something that only our elders can remember firsthand. Between 1899 and 1958, Perth's tram system played a central role in the development of our city. It connected and created communities, gave residents of Perth access to cheap and convenient public transport, and was an important part of the city's economic development. After the Second World War, that all changed. The run-down tram network was torn up and the city was reshaped by the private car. The trams were simply unable to compete with the speed and convenience of private vehicles. The city expanded without restraint, leaving our far-flung outer suburbs highly car-dependent and vulnerable to fuel price rises. Memories of the old trams may have faded, but modern tram networks, or light rail, are making a major comeback around the world. Light rail offers a clean, fast and convenient alternative to buses. These rapid people movers can revitalise local economies and play an important role in turning suburbs into communities. New systems and expansions are under construction in Melbourne, Sydney, Adelaide and the Gold Coast. Why not Perth? Light rail is an important part of the plan to make Perth a truly sustainable city. Public transport works best in high population centres, where a critical mass of people are an easy walk or cycle from transfer stations. It helps create more vibrant local communities with areas of medium to high density dwellings, diverse and affordable housing opportunities, and more public open space and parks. The most immediate payoff comes in improvements to quality of life. Less time stuck in traffic, more livable neighbourhoods and stronger local economies. Improving public transport will also improve public health and reduce obesity, because every public transport trip starts with a walk or a cycle. Light rail can also provide a boost to homeowners and local businesses by increasing property values and stimulating development and economic activity along the network. In many cities around the world, improved land values have been used to help fund the light rail systems. Many local governments are already putting the pieces into place. They're identifying corridors and amending planning schemes to create places where the needs of people take priority over cars. The system is designed to serve the whole city. People living in car-dependent outer suburbs have the most to gain when we provide the public transport system that inner-city residents have enjoyed for years. This is a major infrastructure project which will require Commonwealth assistance and a shift in state government priorities. A system similar to Melbourne's will cost about $245 million each year for 15 years to roll out. Compared to WA's share of road funding, the cost of road accidents and our slice of the Commonwealth defence budget, this is something we can do if enough people get on board and demand it. These costs include an important 21st century innovation. The system is 100% powered by renewable energy. A new wind farm of only 15 large turbines would produce enough electricity to power the system. This will reduce our reliance on liquid fossil fuels and cut our greenhouse gas emissions in the transport sector. If it's good enough for the rest of Australia, we think it's time Perth got on board. The main barrier to getting light rail into our city is the state government's reluctance to properly fund public transport. The Commonwealth has indicated it will help fund a system like this, but the state government's priorities are stuck in the previous century. The campaign to change this attitude is growing in local government, in our great universities, and right across our community. Visit perthlightrail.org today to get on board and add your voice to the campaign.